What's up, guys? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 2 videos every week. I'm going to try and keep this going as long as I can. So, if this gets boring, if you get tired of hearing my voice, I'm sorry. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. But, what I'm going to do is twice a week, probably on Mondays and Thursdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, maybe Friday, we're going to do videos on different things like success, health, fitness, business things, from starting a business to running a business, marketing, reading books, what you can get out of books. There's going to be multiple different things that we're going to do in these videos. So hopefully it'll keep you guys entertained. But that is one of my goals for 2016. So speaking of goals, what are you guys doing for your goals? Have you set goals yet? I've made my clients all set goals. 3 time periods. So you have 1 month, 2, your second is 6 months, and your third is for a full year. So these goals are set out for 3 different time periods. This is so that you can spend time building confidence that you can successfully reach a goal, reach your goals. And that will help you to build up to the next portion or the next time period, build up to your next time period, and so on and so forth. And you can make longer term goals, you can make shorter term goals. They don't have to be 1 year, 6 months, or a month. But I find that those work pretty well because more than a year is a little bit hard with personal self goals, unless you're looking at big things like getting married or buying a house. But those things kind of come and go. It's a little bit harder to plan that out to a certain date. Now, business, I've set out a 3-year goal and a 5-year goal and 10-year goal. And those are probably going to change a little bit as I get out towards those because they're so far out. Like right now, we're kind of expanding a little bit, going into a new gym kind of setup where we're managing trainers. So that's different to us. We're not doing just training. We're actually managing the trainers inside of a outside gym that we're contracted in. So that would be really cool. So since that happened, we had to change our goals and add new goals in, and that's exciting. So you have to be a little bit flexible. But on the topic of goals, we have to look at why we set goals. And we'll start off with who sets goals. Successful people set goals. You'll see it. People that are very successful have a goal that they had set and crushed, and now they are where they are. They didn't just poof, happen to be there one day. It wasn't just some overnight miracle. All of a sudden they woke up and there was millions of dollars in their bank account. No, it doesn't work like that. Unless you win the lottery, maybe it can work like that, but let's not plan on that. Let's set some goals to be successful. What setting goals does is it helps you to visualize the things that you really want in life. So if you really want to own a house, or if you really want to have a 6-pack, those things you can write down on your mirror in your bathroom and you're going to see it every single day. And that will hold you accountable. So you're creating a vision that holds you accountable to something that you love or really desire in your life. Okay? So that's very, very important. Once you reach that goal, like I was saying earlier, is it builds confidence. Confidence that you can reach goals, that you can do something with yourself, and that you can reach more lofty goals, if I should say that. So those more long-term goals become more in your grasp, and they're not so far out of reach as they used to seem, because you already, knocked off possibly something that was a stepping stone to a larger goal. Say you had a body fat percentage and as a goal, and in the long run you're going to do a bodybuilding show. Well, that will be a stair step towards getting you towards your larger goal. Or say that you have a goal of buying a car, and one of your shorter goals was to make a certain amount of money, and you start making that money. Well, that gets you closer to being able to buy that sweet car that you want. All right, so That's another really cool thing that you can do with your goals is you can stair step them in that time frame to kind of lead you almost like a little roadmap to where you want to be in the end or in the long term. So they don't have to be just random things. They can kind of connect and create a little roadmap for you to get to where you want to be. That makes things way less scary. Once you know where you're going and you're not blindly stabbing in the dark, trying to hit something, once you know where you're going, that will make things a lot better and make the fear of failure a lot less. And it makes goals just that much more fun to set, because then you're kind of really setting yourself up for success. So it helps you to be organized, takes away your fear. It also gives you motivation whenever you see those small successes to keep going and reach bigger and bigger goals. The fact that it keeps you accountable is also important, because you will see if you don't reach the goals. And no one likes to fail, but failure is a very important thing because it's a very good teacher. It can teach you, maybe you didn't really want this goal as bad as you thought you did, or maybe you don't need it, or maybe you need to really buckle down and get after it if you're going to reach your goals. You can't just half-ass it and expect it to happen. So that's something else too, keeps you accountable. This all being said is because obviously it's 2016, we're in the second week already, we have to have our goals. I have mine right here. I've got my personal short-term goals. I also have my clients' goals in my office right here. So every day I come into work and I can see all those goals right there. And I can talk to them about that. Be like, hey, you reach your 1 month goal. Awesome. Now we've got your 6 month goal. Or let's set another 1 month goal. Or let's keep that goal going. We can keep things going on and on and on. And if I know about it, then that's just another person to keep them accountable more than just themselves, or having it written on their personal mirror. If you bring something into work and you can tell people about your goals, that'll also help you stay accountable. Another really cool thing to do is set SMART goals. So SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So those 5 things. If you have those, you're pretty much setting yourself up for success to meeting your goals. Because a really important one is setting a good time frame so that you have a deadline, which creates a call to action, tells you to get your crap in gear by this time because it has to be done by this time. So that's your deadline. Realistic goals, something that you can make it to, like mine is to make 2 videos a week. Now, if I was like, I'm going to do 2 videos a day, I'm going to run out of things to say. Everyone's going to get tired of hearing me talk. And if I make it for a whole month, I'm definitely not going to make it much further than that. All right, so it needs to be realistic. So those are 2 really, really big ones right off the bat. Now, specific. I said 2 every week. Very specific. 2 videos every week. All right, so there's my specific. Measurable, obviously, because if there's not 2 videos, then I, didn't make it. Easily measurable and easily attainable. Like I was talking about earlier, with the realistic stuff. I can make 2 videos, no problem. I sit down, I turn on my phone. YouTube or Facebook has this sweet little thing now. I can hit a button and I can talk live on Facebook. So it makes it all a whole lot easier. So, to wrap this all up, this is what I'm going to be doing. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm going to start doing live videos. This one's not live, pre-recorded, so I can mess up a whole bunch and restart. But I'm going to do it all live. You guys can talk to me on here, so make sure you guys are following me so you get updates when my videos start, and you can feel free to message me any topics that you want me to talk about or hit on. The next one that I'm going to talk about is going to be about books. So, yay, books! All right. Well, I hope you guys have a good night, and I look forward to giving you more video goodness. I'll see y'all.